Spend an hour scrolling online and you'd swear the housing market is one bad week away from collapse. Then you look at the actual numbers and the story falls apart. I am Ron Siegel, Certified Liability Advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. Here's what the data actually says. According to Realtor.com, home prices are still rising in 71% of the housing markets across the country. 71% of the markets. That's not a sliver. That's roughly 7 out of 10 markets going up, not down. So where does the crash talk come from? The internet rewards drama. A headline that screams collapse gets the click. A headline that says prices are mostly fine and slightly higher does not. The dramatic version travels faster even when it is wrong. Now, are some areas seeing prices dip? Yes. A handful of markets are cooling and a few are down a little. But those are the exception, not the rule. When you let the exception become your whole picture, you make decisions based on fear instead of facts. So what does this mean for you? If you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for a crash to bail you out, you may be waiting for something that is not coming. Picture a couple here in California who decided to wait. They had the income, they had decent credit, but every night they read one more scary headline, so they kept renting. 2 years later, prices in the area are higher, not lower. Their rent went up and the equity they could have been building went to their landlord instead of into their own household. That's the real cost of bad information. It's not just stress, it is dollars. Here's the part most people miss. The price of the home is only one piece. The bigger question is what happens to your money after you own it. That's the difference between eligibility and suitability. A lot of people can qualify for a loan. That's eligibility. Whether that loan actually fits your life, your cash flow, your long-term plan, that's suitability. And suitability is the whole job of a certified liability advisor, because strategy beats rate always. Anyone can chase the lowest rate. Very few people stop to ask whether the whole plan keeps them safe, keeps them liquid, and gives them a return on their money. Safety, liquidity, and return. That's the framework. Get those three right, the headline of the week stops running your life. So before you let some viral post decide your next 10 years, get the real picture for our area, not the national panic, not the comment section, the actual numbers where you live and where you want to buy. That starts with knowing your own situation cold, your budget, your credit, your assets, your next move. I want to give you a free tool for exactly that. Go to rsrlinks.com/keysteps. That's rsrlinks.com/keysteps. It's a free resource that helps get your budget, your credit, and your assets organized so you can see your real next steps clearly. When you know your own numbers, the scary headlines lose their power. That's rsrlinks.com/keysteps. I am Ron Siegel, your certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. Thanks for listening to the Real-Time Real Estate segment, brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com.